Welcome to another episode of 30 Days to Duke. My name is Symphony, and today we're talking about academics. Academics are key, and we want you to excel and prosper during your time at Duke. Today we're asking students how you can do that. Let's go. And now I'm here with
Anjali.
And we would like to know if you have any study tips for the incoming first years.
Study tips would be read the first year book and make going to Lily a habit early.
Well, honestly, the best study tip I can give is to start studying as early as possible, just little by little, and it'll make it all easier.
It's really helpful for you to be on top of your work and maybe like have a planner or something.
No one really does that. Everyone just like procrastinates till last minute.
Doing things last minute is really hard and not a lot of fun.
And do you have any tucked away secret study spots that you'd like to go to?
Yes. Well, it's not really tucked away. It's just the third floor of Perkins, Bostock, but I like to be by the windows.
I really like working actually right here in Trinity Cafe. It's super close to you on East Campus, and if you get here early in the morning, you can get a booth, which is really nice. There's coffee and food right over there.
Well, I like the Trinity Cafe. If you go inside, like go to the marketplace and then you go downstairs, and then there's some classrooms by the side that I didn't even know existed till like halfway through my second semester, so yeah.
I usually study in the Lily Library, the cube room. That's a quiet place.
Here we are at Lily Library, the primary library here on East Campus. Let's go in and interrupt some studying. Okay, now I'm going to show you the most beautiful room in Lily Library. Let's go. And now let's check out the main study room. And now I'm here with Katie. So why do you study in Lily Library? I love it because I never get interrupted. We hope you enjoyed hearing some of the study tips from students here on beautiful East Campus. Now let's pass it over to Katie on West Campus.
Thanks, Symphony, for the handoff. Welcome to West Campus. You won't be living here your freshman year, but you'll probably be spending some time here since it's just a bus ride away. Let's talk to some people about how and where they study on campus. Brian, so you're a freshman. Would you say you come to West Campus a lot?
Most of the time, most of my classes are here on West Campus, and I would say probably my favorite spot is Perkins Library.
Where are your go-to study spots?
Well, I really like coming out here if it's a nice and sunny day. You can relax out on the benches. Outside of my dorm section, also the swingy benches are great.
I would say that big room that's pretty much transparent in the Wellness Center is probably my favorite secret spot. I think it's like super slept on.
I really like third floor of the Wellness Center. I like the little chairs that have kind of like blinders, like they go up all the way. And then you have a really awesome view of the chapel. There's like a study space right outside of the Gothic reading room. It's bright, open, lots of space to spread out.
Fourth floor of Lily Library is very quiet. There's literally one desk up there and one chair, so if you really want to go and be alone, you can go right up there, and it's amazing.
On the very top floor of Environment Hall, there's a rooftop garden, and it's on the 8th floor. And you can go up there, and they have little picnic tables, and the weather's just nice. It's a really nice place to be.
On like the second floor of West Union, where you can like sit by the glass and overlook like ABP and Il Forno and stuff. That's a really nice spot.
Since I'm a freshman, I probably go to Lily a lot. Well, we do have a bunch of classrooms in my dorm, and I find those pretty useful. So you can have like a board to yourself, you can have the whole room and just like spread out.
You got the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Perfect, thanks so much.
Yep.
So we're in Perkins Library, which is where I do a lot of my studying. So let's go see what the people who are in the middle of studying have to say about secret study spots.
I'm a big fan of like the quiet 3rd and 4th floors, or just kind of do some more social studying. I'll go on the lower floor.
I like to study here in Bondi a lot of the time during the week when I have classes on West. As you can see, it's really beautiful. There's coffee and pastry.
So this is how you get to the link. There's a ton of different group study rooms down there that you can check out. And we've got our Office of Information Technology, where you can rent out cameras, camcorders, tripods, and such for final projects. You can rent out chargers if you forgot your phone charger. And plus, you can actually get computers fixed down there. So if you have a problem, this is the place to go. So that concludes another edition of 30 Days to Duke. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.